What's up, YouTube? It's Thomas of Tomology. This is a non-sponsored video. DJJ did not sponsor. No other company sponsored. All right, so let's get in here. And actually, I said $1,000. It was $11.99 for this. 11.59 for this one right here. So, sorry for any of these like little cuts right here on the screen. Me and my kitty cat, we play really rough. So again, non-sponsored video here. Brand new, cellophane coming off. Throw that behind me, don't need it. Nice little sticker tab here. Pull. So we'll stick back to the box. One of the first things I'll do whenever I first do this is I will get the DJI Care. It's $80 for the DJI Care. And as long as you register everything before your first flight, say if I went 2 miles straight up in the air, or however tall I can go, or far straight up I can go, say the wind caught it and blew it, and I completely lost it, for $65 they replace it. If I was flying over a lake and I crash into the water, they'll replace it, $65. If I crash it, $65. So I think that's worth the $80 for, out the door with tax was $12.55. Out the door with tax. So this is why I ordered a hard case. It's a nice case, don't get me wrong, but I want that hard protected case. So let's see, how is this way? Like I said, everything is brand new, nice and tight in here. We're gonna accessories inside. That's what it says on this little tag right here. So what do we all get in here? These little gel packs that go in the trash. Nothing else in there. So the first thing we got us some replacement blades, which I got the Fly More kit. So I believe this one here comes with extra blades. What is this? Right, some registration card, DJI Store app, the user quick start, a tool to take off the blades so you can replace them. I'm actually gonna probably order me the new carbon fiber, low noise. You got USB-C to USB-A and USB-C to USB-C. So again, none of these will be opened at this point in time. I will put them in the little zipper pouch on the hard case. So put all this right back in here. This one here, I will not get the extended batteries because I don't want to have to fully do air registration where they know my exact location on GPS. 30-minute flight time for me. I think you're supposed to get like 36 minutes or 37 minutes per battery. That right there is sufficient for me. I get the 3 batteries here, and I'm going to order in 3 more batteries. So I'll have 6 batteries total, which gives me roughly 3 hours of flight time, whether I want to just go out and have a little fun for the day or go out and try to get some real good footage. So we're going to start with the controller first. Really, really thick plastic on this. Almost feels like a rubber. The bag. Again, like I said, this is all brand new, non-sponsored. I can't stress that enough. If you look at my reviews, or my subscribers on this channel, I don't have that many. I'm trying to get it up. If I do it, keep it nice and neat. Right, wow, that's a nice controller. See that there? Now you can see a reflection of my PC behind it. So on the controller you got sport mode, I think N is for normal and C is for cinema, from everything that I've read on it. I've done a lot of research on these, so I'm really excited. I should have flown it way earlier, but I need to go shave some. But I want to do this video first. Backside has the little thumbs. see where people say that they can fall off pretty easy. So these go on here, you just screw them on. I'm actually getting some different color ones for these. So, man, I'm really ready to test this out. Right now it's dark outside, so I'll be doing a lot of my testing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do a separate video on that or not. So, but there's the controller. So again, I'm just going to put everything right back where it needs to be in its case. Alright, and then the next thing, man, this case is tight. I can't wait to get that hard case. It's tight there. Alright, so this is going to be the battery charger. Oh, see this one? Why didn't that one have that? Yeah, see? What I was trying to do, I want to try something nice. Because these are some thick bags. Anyway, so apparently you can also charge your phone with these if you needed to. So, but here's the batteries. They are supposed to be under 250, but I think that these are, that's a bigger battery right there. They don't have the 250. Wow. Is that what it was? Let's see here. Best Buy had another one that was $60 cheaper. So there's the battery pack. That's right there. Well, I might have to register this thing as it is. That's gonna stink. Alright. There it is. So again, I don't know how to open none of this. This is all new to me. Alright. I'm going to read the manual. I'm going to leave all the stickers on there for right now. Again, like I said, I have the ND filters to come in to give different light views. Basically, sunglasses for the camera. Alright, so that's going to keep that in place. I'm ready to see what this battery is here, though. Let's see, how do you do this? Pull out. Oh, okay, so you can go, they were talking about on the older drones you had to do it certain ways. So, alright. So, like I said, one of the biggest reasons for me getting this one here is these are two sensors, these are two sensors. There's two more sensors here. It senses front, side view, bottom view. This one also gets the back view, so this one does multiple. It does a little bit on the sides, a little bit in the back. To if you're coming up too close to something, it'll stop you. But what I'm kind of curious is none of these batteries are saying 250 grams or 249. So. Charge to activate the intelligent flight battery before using for the first time. All right. So that is the drone. So let's see back here, which is what I'll do here in a minute. I'm going to download the DJJ app. There's a companion app. So I got an SD card, and then you got, I don't know if you can actually charge the battery here. I'm hoping that you can, but I do know you can plug this up with the companion app and update the firmware. I wanted to say, someone said there's another SD card on the bottom, and that might be the controller, because if you ever watch anyone's videos on these drones, they have on the bottom of the screen, right or left, they'll have their controller view, and the controller, I'll put this back on, you can take the controller and oh, cut off the sticker and record the screen of the controller as well as whatever you're recording. Oh, this should go over this way. Like I said, I'm all kind of nervous doing this. Never had one before. Don't know what to. Okay, we can go ahead and take that out for now. There we go. That works a lot better. So phone piece was holding the gimbal for moving. So just gotta make sure that I'm careful at what I do. Now let's just double check on the controller. So I know there's so you can put another SD. Yep, like I said. So here you can put the SD card in here. And so whatever footage while you're viewing, you can record this separately. So whenever I do certain videos or when I'm get to the next part of the video, I can have this screen showing at the bottom. Instead of me being at the bottom right hand in this video, I can put this there, or I can put it on the left hand side with me on this side. So, but that is everything that you get in the box. Again, I'm an amateur. I've never really flown a drone. I've flown a couple of helicopters, a couple of Blade helicopters, 15 years ago or so. I have a little bitty $30 drone that's something similar to this. It is small. I mean, it literally fits in the palm of my hand. I mean, literally. So, but we'll see what, get this all activated and charged up, and I'm going to look at a few more specs in the manual here in a little bit. And see about these batteries, because they might be pushing me over that weight limit. So, which there again, if I got to be registered, it's fine. And if I have to register like that, I'll pay the $175 for the FAA license. I'll go look into all that. So, and it doesn't look like nothing coming out of nothing's charged. So you can hit this button, it tells you how much is being charged on here. So, like I said, night before I go out, I'm gonna have 6 batteries. I'll charge them all up, and then go from there. Or even like here in a little bit, I'm gonna be charging these up. So, let's do this. And now that right there, that's literally like a toy. This is like really, really thin. Let's see if I can get that in there. Look at that. That is thin. Oof. This is gonna be scary for the first time flying this bad boy. So I'm gonna go to a park, try to get some grassy area, land it. There's so many accessories you can buy. It clips on the bottom here, an extra landing gear for the bottom, or excuse me, for the bottom, it clips on right here. These little holes. You can get little bumper guards if you want to fly inside. They say it strains a little bit on the batteries for outside flight, but I might get them just to practice on certain areas or going through. Like if I find an abandoned building and I want to fly through it, I might get a set of those. But it's going to be endless for what you can do with this thing. But all right, well, again, I'm Thomas of Tomology. This is me unboxing. Again, non-sponsored, bought and paid for by my wife and I, and I'll include some videos on this. And again, like I said, the stuff that comes in from Amazon, I'll unbox it and put it all together and then do some test flights. I'll catch y'all here in a little bit. All right, YouTube, my conclusion is if you don't have a drone, get a drone. I don't care. My buddy, he wound up actually getting a real good deal on Facebook Marketplace for a Mini 2. He got it for like $100, and he's having a blast with it right now. Get you one. I mean, I can't stress that enough. Even if it's not a toy, but even if you want it just for a toy or you know, for a hobby, you know, just to have something else to do, something to play with, like a remote control car or so. I mean, this is just as easy as flying a remote control car. There's a few other limitations and certifications that you got to get even for recreational, but no, get it. One thing I do suggest, if you get the one with the RC2 controller, is get you this is a top case. It was like $15. So and what it does is you can put it at different angles. I don't know if y'all can hear it clicking or not, but there's different settings on it for when the sun's beating, and then it also protects your joysticks. That way you don't have to take them off. So, and then a hard case. The Fly More combo comes with a soft case. I suggest getting a hard case. And then of course, if you get one with only one battery, get you some more batteries on Amazon. You can get the OEM ones on Amazon. For the 32-minute one is $65 and $95 for the 43-minute one. No, this thing's a blast. The only limitation is your fear of crashing it, because you know it does cost a little bit of money. But if you get the DJI Care for $80, I know everyone out here pushes it. I mean, I'm gonna be one of them ones that say, hey, make sure you keep you $80 if you buy a drone brand new, because DJI, as long as you activate it before your very first flight, as you're setting it all up, you activate it. So you go throw it 400 feet on your very first time and never flew it, and that drone flies, you know, the wind catches it and flies it away. They will pull a footage off of the flight record or whatever, or the log. They'll ask for a certain number and you give it to them, and it'll have a log on it of the GPS and see exactly what happened. And $65 to replace this drone. If I crash it into the water, if I just crash it and screw it up, $65. I think I get 2 a year. And then underneath that, I think you can get unlimited batteries. If your batteries are dying or something's happening to your batteries, they'll replace your batteries, something like that. It might be 5 or 6, but I didn't see. I could have sworn it was unlimited for batteries. But there again, don't quote me on that one. Again, the only limitations I see is the fear factor, the fear of crashing, losing it. If I had to suggest anything to anyone who's never flown one like me, something like this, is when you first turn it on, don't just try to hover and maneuver right then and there, right in front of you or anything. Throw it up about 200 feet in the air. I don't know what that is in meters, but throw it up about 200 and fly it up around 200. That way, you know, there's nothing around and you can get a real good feel of the joystick while you're that high up in the air. But I want to use this to make money, to do B-roll footage for different sites. A little bit of learning, got to learn how to smooth motion. Some of the footages, if y'all watched so far, you might have seen some of the footages there. But no, it's been a real calming. The first day was a little rough. I've only had flying it for 3 days now. I've only had 2 incidents. One is I flew it up in the controller of the battery the first night. It was telling me, it was putting me over in China instead of the US for my GPS. So I walked outside, and of course it gave me everything and told me I can take off. So I was like, oh, okay. And I took off, and as I was, 20 feet in the air or whatever, I just hit the return to home, and that thing jumped up to the sky. So I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna bring it back down. And as I was bringing it back down, the controller started beeping at me and saying that critical low battery. Well, it said return to home, and it was putting return to home. To me, it looked like it was somewhere else, and so I get familiar with how it is. It wasn't putting it somewhere else, but it was putting it where I took off. But anyways, it threw it up to 120 meters, and I canceled it. Well, it was the remote that was dying, not the drone, and now I couldn't control nothing. So now I'm looking up, 120 meters up in the sky, or 120 feet up in the sky, and I see these two little green lights, and I'm like flipping out. But the remote wound up re-hooking up real quick, and I was able to return it to home. So then the other time is I pushed it past the 15% of the battery, and when it got close to me, it got down to 10%, and there was nothing I could do. It automatically lands at 10%, automatic. I haven't seen no forms, no nothing to override that. That was all the way up to the last override, and then it just came straight down. I went into a neighbor at my family's house, went into one of the neighbor's yards. They weren't home. We had to actually jump their fence and grab it, but that could have been disastrous. It could have went into a pool. It could have went wherever. So just be real cautious of the safety features that this drone has built in, and use them to your advantage, and you'll be better. As far as never really flying a drone, it's put up in the closet now. It's just a little bit small. It's half the size of this, but it's just a little $30 Temu drone. And I mean, an hour, maybe 2 hours flight time on that thing. And I've never, other than that, just some helicopters in the past. But no, it's really easy to do, very easy. So now all you got to do is get my Part 107 certification so I can make money. If you're using this to make any money, if you don't do things certainly, you can get fined. So the Part 107 is an FAA certification that you get. It's $175. The test is 2 hours. And then you can use this to actually make money. So you can actually go to a certain commercial company or companies, and say they're building a new apartment complex, and you can learn how to do this and get you a portfolio going, and then hand them a business card, say, hey, look, you can go to Squarespace or wherever you're putting your profile portfolio on, and they can go and look and see what the aerials that you do, and then they can hire you from there. And that's what I want to get into. So, but no, this is taking real long. This is a little over a 20-minute video. I try to keep them shorter, but putting in some footage. Like I said, it's just learning it now, getting past that learning curve. I'm gonna be posting a lot of footage, just random footage. So if y'all like this type of content, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. I will be doing more unboxing videos. That it's not gonna stop on this channel here. I'll probably add in my gaming channel back to this channel, but I don't know yet. Got too much going on. But no, like I said, I mean, a hobbyist, perfect. The obstacle avoidance, so far, perfect. The only thing I haven't tried is the active track. I don't have a very active lifestyle for that active track, but I will be using it here pretty soon, and testing out some more, and then recording the screen recordings and figuring a lot more out. The more I figure out, the more videos I'll make. But that's my honest review right there. Is get one. This ain't going back. I'm keeping it, and I'm enjoying it. So I'm gonna get a few more accessories and parts for this thing and keep having fun. But I'm Thomas of Tomology. Thank y'all for watching.